Hi guys, my name's Susie, as you know, Miss Ford or Miss Susie, and we are starting our session, our speech and drama session with what do you think? Well, tell me, what do you do before any form of exercise or physical activity? Do you know? Let's ask my helper coming up, Keisha. So what do we do before we do any exercise? Do you know? We warm up, don't we? Well, and you may think, well, why do I need to warm up for speech and drama? Do you know why? Do you know, Keisha? Well,
To get our body all warmed up.
to get our body ready, exactly. Well, we are gonna do not just a body warm up, but also a mind and imagination warm up. But yes, we need to start off with warming up our, what I call our tool. Because I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you one too, Keisha. What does a musician use? What is a musician's tool? Do you know? What do they use? A musical instrument, right? What do you think a painter needs? What does a painter use? What is a painter's tool? What do they use? Yeah?
Paintbrush.
Paintbrush. What else? Maybe paint and some paper or canvas. And what do you think an actor or a speaker uses? What do we need?
Clothes.
Well, clothes too, but we always need to wear clothes, but we need ourselves. We are the tool, right? And we need to warm that tool up, which means we're gonna start off with our breath. Why do we breathe? Do you know? Why?
Because if we didn't breathe, we would die.
We would, obviously, yeah, we need to breathe to live. But there's another thing, that a very important thing that we need for our breath for, and that is for our voice. Because we are like a musical instrument, aren't we? Yes, we are. Like a flute or a trumpet. You might be a trumpet. If I hold it like this, is it gonna play? If I hold a flute or a trumpet? No, it's not, because it needs the breath, the air to pass through it. Same with us. We need the air to pass through us, through this wonderful part of our body, which is called a neck. But inside the neck, we have what we call a voice box, which contains the vocal cords, and they play. And the music is our voice. So we need to warm up our breath. Make sure we have a good.
Talking now.
Yeah, we're talking, we're using our breath, exactly. We need to make sure we have enough breath to speak, because the other thing that the breath does, it actually makes our voice nice and clear and loud, projecting. So take a deep breath. Now, where do we breathe into? Which part of our body?
Tummy.
Tummy. It sounds strange, doesn't it? We're gonna fill up our tummy. Well, actually, normally the air goes into the lungs, but the lungs are about here, and there's this wonderful part called the diaphragm. I call it the tummy, which stretches, and that can actually blow up like a balloon and hold a lot of air, so we have a lot of air to then speak for a long time.
If we don't have two lungs,
Yeah.
it's not going to be enough.
No, if we just breathe into our, upper cavity here, the chest here, it wouldn't be enough. So we never do this. That's not gonna work. Doing this doesn't work either. We need to be nice and relaxed. So shake your body, freeze. Shake your body, freeze. Excellent. So let's warm up the breath by putting our hands on our ribs and taking a nice and deep breath into our hands, pretending that there's a balloon in our tummy, and the hands need to move. The shoulders do not move. Ready? Deep breath. And out. Very good. And in. And out. Make sure the shoulders don't do this. That's not gonna help, is it? Now, the other thing we can do is to make sure we're using the right body, because we need to use these stomach muscles too. They're actually really good for stomach. So we're gonna pretend to be shushing somebody. I know it's not nice, but we're gonna be shushing a lot of people. I'm gonna shush you like this. Shh, shh, shh. You can shush me back. Go. Shh, 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 shh. And if you put your hand on your tummy and go shush, 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 you will feel the muscles working. Can you feel it, Keisha? Oh, good job. They are really moving. Shh, 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 shh. Excellent. So you're using the right muscles. Now, we warmed up the breath. One thing you can practice is take a deep breath, and then you can count as far as you can.
Like him.
Yes, and then that will teach you to actually get a bigger breath support for your voice.
1, 2.
Yeah, like this. But you never, ever strain, which means if this starts hurting or tensing, you gotta do what? You gotta stop, because you could hurt your vocal cords, and that's not a good thing. Now, the other thing then we warm up is the voice, right? We warm up by humming. We're gonna pretend we're meditating. Hum. Now, don't squeeze your lips together. No, gently place them together, because you should feel a little tingle. Ready? Hum. And we can open it out into a nice big R. We pretend you're yawning. Big yawn, all right? Ready? Ma. I know it's loud. Mom's got a loud voice.
I do.
You
Louder
do?
than
Ready?
yours.
Go. Ma. Excellent. Can you be louder than us? Let's try that one more time. And you try. See if you can be louder than the two of us. Ready? It's a challenge. Ma. Good. Very good. Now we're gonna go. Ma 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 ma. And now we're gonna do this. Chew on the sound. Because now we warmed up the voice, we warmed up the breath, we should warm up the facial muscles. Did you know I get cramps in my face if I talk too much?
And we have a new person coming up.
Yeah, and well, we don't. We're gonna go warm up the muscles, right?
And that,
Now, Keisha, warm up the muscles like this. And we can do this one. And this one, this one's kind of hard. Good. And we shake the face like a wet dog. I call it the wet dog. Or a bulldog, actually, you know, when they have those jowls kind of moving back to back.
and they have something
Yeah, they've got a bit of a slobber going around, don't they? Yeah, it's a bit yucky, that slobber flying around. We don't need to slobber, so don't slobber. Just do this. Okay. And okay, we're gonna finish up with a tongue twister. There'll be more to come. So, do you know any tongue twisters? Do you know any tongue twisters? What do you know? She. Do you know that one? Remember that one? Say it. She sells seashells by the seashore. Let's try again. She sells seashells by the seashore. Try practicing that and make sure you pronounce the words properly. No, pronounce the word properly. And before we go, we're going to have one quick warm up of our imagination by going join our drama circle. Some of you know that game.
Yeah.
That means we're going to go and say join our drama circle. Join our. Now, one by one. So I go first. I do an action on the spot, because if I move too much, I'm gonna jump out of the camera, out of the shot. So we don't want to do that. We want to do it on the spot. We're gonna be safe. So Keisha, no cartwheels, guys. No cartwheels, right? No kicking anybody in the head. No splits. You can play this with mum or dad or both, or your siblings. Even grandmas can play. Maybe even doggies. And then after this, speaking of doggies, and then after I finish my action, Keisha will do an action, and I will copy her. Ready? Let's go. Join our drama circle. Join our, I'm starting, and join our drama circle. Join our drama circle. Keisha, your turn. Join our drama circle. Go. Join our drama circle. Join our drama circle. Join our, and my turn. And join our drama circle. Join our drama circle. And your turn. Go. Join our drama circle. Anything, tap your head. Whoa. Join our drama circle. Join our drama circle. Well done, guys. So that is our warm-up, and we're gonna move on. Somebody's coming up next. It might be Luna and Tick, or it might be the witch, or even Fairy Floss. Who knows? I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hello, my pretties. Welcome to my world. It is I, the witch Ford, and my very trusted helper. Come along, please. It's my black cat, also a bad cat. And together we are going to explore the world of witchery. Don't worry, I am not a bad witch. I don't eat children. I'm no longer a carnivore, they say. I'm a vegetarian, or as other people say, veterinarian. Don't you? Alright, we're gonna have lots of fun. This is the witch's cauldron. I wonder what wonderful things we'll find in the witch's cauldron. See you later. Hi. Hello again, it is I, the witch, and my wonderful cauldron. I had to modernize, it's a pot, but it's a wonderful, magical pot. And in that pot I've got lots and lots of interesting letters from all of you. Wonderful things. But first, I need to clean this house. Do you see this mess? It's disgusting. I need to get rid of lots of stuff, and that stuff will go in the bin. So you, my pretties, you need to tell me what you are, because I can see you, and all of you, and you I don't know what you are. But if I don't need you in my house, I'm gonna chuck you in the bin. So can you come up with something that maybe I should need in my house? What does the witch need? Come on up, you cat. Maybe I need a cat, so what do I need? Oh, there she is. Alright, so sit, wonderful cat. Why do I need a cat? Why do I need a cat? What can you do for me? Ha.
Because I can turn into a cat monster.
Oh, you scare away naughties. Can you eat mice? Good, I will keep you. So what are you guys? What can you help me with? Huh? What did you say? You are a what? A pot? I already got a pot. Oh, you are not a pot. Why do I need a pot? To cook my dinner, huh? Yes, that's a good idea. I can't just use, this one. That's a magic pot. And what are you? Remember, it must be something that I need. Can I make magic with my finger? No, I can't. I might need something else for magic. But this is really good to pick my nose or my ear. Ooh, yeah, be careful with that. And what are you? Ha! I might need something. Oh yes, you look like something I might need when I go outside. Why do I need to wear something when I go outside? Maybe, oh, it's pointy, yes. And can I ride on my vacuum cleaner, you think? No, I can't. I'd have to plug it in. It wouldn't fly very far. So what else can I need to fly high in the sky? What?
A broomstick.
A broomstick. Are you a broomstick? I bet you are. Oh, I'm getting old and forgetful. What do I need? I bet you can think, oh, you look like that. What are you? Well, tell me, share. Yell it out. Oh, somebody said a princess. Somebody said they're a princess. Bin! Yucky, disgusting princesses. I don't like princesses in their pink and tutus. Yeah. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Princesses, out. Shoo. But what else are you? Well, think about it. You can tell me and I will send you my magic vibes. But, what did you say? You said a toothbrush? What is a toothbrush? I don't know this toothbrush. Can you think of why, wait, cat, why I may need a toothbrush? Tell me. Oh, that sounds interesting. Now, how about, think about it, you can tell your mom and your mom will send me the vibes, or your dad, or your sisters, or brothers, or grandmas, or dogs. Tell them why we need toothbrushes and how we use them. That's a good idea. Oh, so I think I'm gonna keep all of you guys, except for that princess. And my pot is asking me a question. What is your favorite food and why? You need to tell me, but make sure you answer in a full sentence. What's your favorite food? Quick.
Sandwich.
Why?
Because there's lots of fruit.
Oh, my favorite food is watermelon. Do you know why? Because it's juicy and sweet and really deliciously healthy. Think about your favorite food. What's your favorite food? Oh, wow, very interesting. No, I wouldn't eat that. Nah, disgusting. But you may like it. We all have different tastes. Personally, I sometimes like spiders wrapped in spider webs. It's a bit of a delicacy for me. Me like very much. Well, guys, think about it. And tell me, send me letters. Or just think about it and I'll read your mind. Tell me why I need you, what your favorite food is, and all those wonderful, wonderful delicacies that you may be cooking at home. Do you cook up a storm? Alrighty, I will see you next time with my magical cauldron and the stories from the cauldron. Bye-bye!
Hi guys, my name is Luna and I am a clown. I love clowns. I love me. And this is Fooling Around with Luna and Tick. I have a friend, her name is Tick. And now she'll come in a minute and together we are Lunatic. But you know what? Some people say clowns are scary. That is not true. We are not scary at all. No way. There's just some naughty people pretending to be clowns. Clowns are playful. And we're gonna play a lot. I love playing. And you know what? Do you think you need a big nose to be a clown? Or puffy hair? No, you don't. Actually, you don't need that at all. Look, poof. See? I don't need the hair to be a clown. And poof, I don't need the big nose either. Are we gonna play? All right. This is Fooling Around with the Lunatic. Hi guys, I'm back. So it's Luna and here is my helper, my sidekick, Tick. Go on up. And this is Lunatic with Lunatic together. And we're gonna play. Are you ready to have some fun? So let's play. Now, clowns are really good at using their body language. Can you try? Ooh, let's pretend there's a big glass box that you're right now in. Do you think it's above you too? Ooh. And maybe it's kind of pushing down. Side. Side. Ooh, can we squeeze? Cool. Now you're rocking. All right. If my sidekick will move to the side, can you copy me and see if we can do this? It's like a mirror exercise. Do you remember the mirror exercises we've played before? Can you remember the mirror exercise? You can do this with your mum or your dad, your brothers, sisters. You can try it with your puppies. You want to show them what the mirror exercise looks like? You face the person and one person's the leader. I'll be the leader this time. Is that okay? And Tick here will be the follower and we can swap. So, see, she has to copy me. Exactly, and we gotta keep looking at each other's faces because if we don't, we won't see what we're doing. Cool, very good. Now, can you copy me? So I'm the leader and you guys are the followers. Yes? Awesome. All right. Oh! Well done, guys. That was really good. High five. And high five. Cool. You did really well. That was clowning and miming. Well, remember, miming clown. But how about we now play a game together in our circle of love. I'm gonna give you an object and we're gonna pass it around. Ready? So here it is. Oh, it's really heavy. Here you go. Oh, I'll give it to the kids. There you go. Oh, are you holding it up? Careful, watch your feet. And now give it back to me. Give it back to me now. There it back. Oh, hot. It's hot. There you go. Woo. Okay, pass it along to the left. Have you got it? Careful, watch your fingers and give it back to me now. Give it back to me now. Hot. Ooh. That is stinky. It's like my brother's socks. Oh, this is disgusting. Ew, oh, yuck. Give it back. Oh, okay, you might want to put it in the bin. Don't give it back. Okay, give it back to me. Give it back to me. Oh, it's so precious. Don't breathe. It could break. Don't you break it. Very careful. Careful. Very fragile. Carefully. Now give it to the kids. Very carefully. Carefully. This way. Come, give it to them very carefully. Have you got it? Good job. Now careful. Don't break it. Good. I give it back. Oh, give it back. Oh, whoa. It's floating up. Oh my gosh. It's flying. Flying. Oh, wow. I'm going to go up. Careful. It's flying away. Oh, and there it goes. It's flown away. Whoa. Now, I'm going to give you a present. And one for you. And you can have whatever you want in your box. There's yours. And I'm going to have mine. I will open mine first and I will describe it. And then you've got to open yours and tell me what it is. And you will do yours too. Now, you have to, when you describe it to me, make sure you use all your senses. Which is what? What are the senses? We've got eyes. We have a nose. So the smell. We have our ears. So the ears hear things. And we have a taste. But if it's something like cat, don't lick your cat. It would be disgusting. You would be getting hairballs in your tummy and then you'd be coughing them out like this. Like cats do. And then we have a touch, how things feel. I'm going first. Wow. Shh. I have a tiny baby dragon. I love dragons. Maybe because I'm a dragon lady inside too. Oh, she's gorgeous. It's a girl and she's golden and she's got red wings and she's got a silver nose. And shh, can you hear it? Can you hear it? She's purring. She's purring. She's sleeping. She's snoring. Oh, careful. There's a little bit of a puff of smoke. She can blow it. Fire, but not yet. She's tiny. And she feels, oh, she's so soft and cool. And she's got tiny little scales, but they're so soft like velvet, like a cloud. Like a little cloud. And she's cold, but not too cold. And she's so light. All right. And she smells of, oh, gingerbread cookies. Nyam. All right, go to sleep, baby cakes. Now, put it down here. And what have you got in your box?
A puppy!
Oh, we've got a real puppy. Can you describe her? So what does she smell like? I hope not wet dog.
She smells like fairy floss.
Fairy floss. And she's black and white. We can see that. What does she feel like? Stand up. We can't see you.
She feels
I'll help.
fluffy.
She feels fluffy. She is a bit fluffy. She's soft. She's soft. She's a bit soft there.
She's puppy.
And she's warm. Is she warm or cold?
She's warm
And
nice to hug
and
with.
what does she sound like?
She sounds like...
She's a bit... Yes. All right. Now tell me what's in your box. I'll put her back. What is in your box? Is it something amazing and magical and magnificent? All right. Well, share your present. Oh, it looks so interesting. I can see that. That is amazing. And that one too. Oh, wow. I can see the other one too. Awesome work, girls and boys. All right. Well, why don't you share your presents with your family and I will see you next time. Mwah! Hi guys, it's Fairy Floss of the literary world. I am the boss. I am cute and sweet with 2 dainty little feet. I am also very, very kind. I am the greatest fairy that you can find. And I like to rhyme. Is that a crime? It's just a pain when people think you're not quite sane. But never mind. We're gonna have lots of fun. Fun for everyone with my little helper. Come on up. Here's Keisha, the other fairy. Sometimes the tooth fairy. I'm Fairy Floss. And what's your name?
Tooth fairy.
Tooth fairy. But don't worry, she will not be ripping your teeth out. And together we're gonna explore the world of books and rhymes. Do you know what a rhyme is? Do you know what a rhyme is?
Rhyming is like acting.
Well, rhyming is when 2 words sound almost the same. Can you think of one? Let's just say, what rhymes with the words fun?
Funny.
No, fun, sun, bun,
One.
one. All right. Are you ready to read some books and poems and maybe act them out? All right. Let's get started. Hey, here we are. Even with the dog. Silly doggy, silly. That's Barry. And
She's our puppy.
She's our puppy, and we've got Ari as well. And together they're Ari Berry. Now, they are naughty sometimes. Yes. So.
Our big dog is fat.
Yeah, she's a bit chunky. We call her Chunky.
But
Chunky monkey. That rhymes, doesn't it? This is all about the world of rhymes. Chunky monkey and funky too.
And
all right.
funky.
And let's think about, speaking of rhyming, this is our world. This is our little fantasy hideout. Now, what rhymes? I'm sure you know some rhymes. Let's think of some rhymes we can do. How about, yeah? Quick.
Spider.
Yeah. Incy Wincy Spider. Cool. Let's do Incy Wincy Spider together. So, Incy Wincy Spider, climb up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poor Incy out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Now, Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Well done. Now, what if, just an idea, what if we say it now as ogres? How would ogres say this rhyme, yeah? Deep voice. Yeah. Well, let's try that. Okay, let's try that then, yeah? All right, then you stay there, doggy. So, Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poor Incy out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. Now Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Yeah, 3, 5, 4 again. Now, cool. What about a tiny little fairy? I'm a big fairy, actually. That's why these wings don't work. Look at them. They flop, but they're useless, aren't they? They don't do anything. They can't lift me up. I'm a bit of a chunky fairy, aren't I, too? Now, oh, look at that. I've got a wand. And I get really easily distracted. Yes, you can hold the wand. Now, what if we say our Incy Wincy Spider as tiny little fairies? They have tiny little voices. Shall we try that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know how it
yeah.
is.
Well, not yes, that's good. But what about if we go a little bit higher, kind of a high voice? Ready? No, that's too loud. So, shh. They've got tiny voices because they're hiding in the forest, aren't they? They don't want anybody to find them. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poor Incy out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Well done. Good job, guys. Now, speaking of rhymes, let's have a bit of a rhyming tennis. It's like a rhyme gymnastics. I'm going to think of a word and I wonder if you can come up with as many words as rhyme that would rhyme with that one, all right? So what if we go with pot? What can you think of? Quick, shout it out. You don't have to put your hand up. What?
Pot. Mop.
Mop? No, not mop. Pot. What about hot? And cot. And dot. And shot. And what? That's another one. What? Yes?
And dot.
Dot. We done that. Sit up. Sit up. And spot. Ooh, spot like...
And mop.
Okay, what about another word? Let's come up with another word real quick. Yes?
Hello. Sandman.
Well, kind of man and ban and dan and
swan.
yes, swan. Well, that's a different one.
Swan.
What about, how about bin? What rhymes with bin?
I know.
Yes?
Bin. Rim.
Well, kind of. It's a
Bin.
little bit different, isn't it? We call that an imperfect rhyme. But what about bin, din, win,
Afterwards.
spin? Who likes to spin? I like to spin. Yeah, why don't you give yourself a spin? I can't spin. All right, let's spin, 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 spin. Big spin. Wow, that was a cool spin. And let's sit down again. Awesome job, guys. So I'm sure you're coming up with lots of interesting words. Now, I was thinking we should read a book. Yes? Which one? Well, we can read all of them. Barry, give me a break, you cheeky monkey. All right.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well, okay, let's do it all together. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a piggy by the... All right, come on.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a spider in your throat. It's just let it go.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Good. Curious George. Who likes Curious George? I do. All right.
Can I read?
No. Let's read this together and I will hold it up and maybe we can talk about it. This is actually a really good book because it's all about Barry, stop destroying the curtain. Look, it says, Curious George, librarian for a day. What is a librarian? Do you know?
Where lots of books are.
That's a library, but a librarian is a person who works in a library. And we have lots of librarians at the school, don't
Can I
we?
just hold it?
Yes, our school has lots of lovely librarians. The ladies are
open
lovely.
it.
Okay, let's open it and I'm going to read it. I need to read now. Okay. Curious George. What does it mean to be curious? I wonder. Do you know? Yes?
That means being...
Inquisitive. That's another word. It's an even harder one.
That one...
Wanting to know.
That means...
Wanting to know.
He wants to know what happens in the book.
Oh, he wants to know everything. He wants to know everything, actually. I like Curious George. So George goes to the library once a week. We do as well. And this time the librarian, Mrs. Dewey, asked George to help her. Wow, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, what did she ask him? What do you think she asked him? Mrs. Dewey, right, gave George a card, right? And it held books and DVDs. George had to sort them into 2 piles. George was super fast. Why do you think he's so fast?
Because he's a monkey.
Because he's got feet that can hold things too. He's got basically hands for his feet. How cool is that? Then Mrs. Dewey had to leave in a hurry. Okay, her book club needed her. She put George in charge of the library. Do you think that's a good idea to put George in charge of the library?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't
He's a monkey after all.
Yeah.
We don't see monkeys working in the library.
No.
Okay. George worked. And he wondered, should he put the books away? Should he put the books away?
Yes.
Yes, it seemed like something a monkey in charge would do, all right? So George put the books away in a record time, really, really fast. Now, this librarian stuff was easy. That's what he thought. I don't think it's that easy. All right. Then the doorman came into the library. Hi, George, said the doorman. Can you help me find my dog Hundley's favorite book?
Well,
It's a yellow book. George was very familiar with that color. Why do you think George knew the color yellow?
because
Do you know?
there's a lot.
No, because he lives with the man in the yellow hat, doesn't he? In fact, the man has everything. All his clothes are yellow, which is a bit funny. Now, the yellow books George found were not the right ones. There were a lot of yellow books. This one's yellow too. Look at that. All right. Now, next one. Finally, George found the right book. Thanks, George, said the doorman. Finding books was hard. George was curious. Can you become curious too? How would you do that? Oh,
I know how.
people do that too. He was curious.
Ah,
Yes. Would the books be easier to find, do you think, if they were sorted by color? What do you think? Would it be easy to find books if they were sorted by color? No, I don't think so. After George sorted the books, Chef Biscotti came in. I can't find my cat Noki's favorite book. Mice everywhere, because cats like mice, don't they?
Mary has to go.
He
Mary
said,
has to
George just needed to know what color the book was. The chef didn't know, because I don't remember the color of all the books I read, do you?
No.
Obviously not. Okay, so he didn't know what color it was, but he knew the book was a very, very big book. Wow. George looked for a big book. There were lots of big books. I've got a lot of big books at home. Do you have a lot of big books? Speak of it. All right. George found the right one. It was very heavy. How would you hold heavy stuff? Oh,
I know.
like this. Very good. Thanks, George, said the chef. George decided to try putting the books in order of size. Little books, medium books, big books.
Big book.
George had fixed the library.
I need water.
But then Steve nodded. Steve needed help. Steve is George's friend, isn't he? And he needed help too. George, the books are all messed up, said Steve. This is where all the outer space books are supposed to be. George showed how he had sorted the books by size. I don't think that's how libraries work, Steve said. He showed George where all the books about outer space were supposed to be. This made George even more curious. George wondered, if all the outer space books go together, maybe books are organized by subject. Steve said the subject is what the book is all about, right? Like you have subjects at school, well then books have subjects too. George needed to fix the library again before Mrs. Dewey came back. Steve helped George sort the books by subject. Cool. It's neat as spinning here, Mrs. Dewey said when she returned. She explained that books are arranged by subject and then alphabetically by the author's last name. What's alphabetically? That means by the alphabet. A first. What's after A? B, C. How about we do A, B, C? Do you know the song?
I know.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What does it go? H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, what do you sing with me? I can't sing. Can you tell? All right, let's finish the book. Alphabetically means the letters go in that order. We've just done that, haven't we? All right. George had fun helping at the library, but he was happy to go home with his own favorite book. Do you have a favorite book? Why don't you pick it up now and go and read? And I'll see you next time. Bye.